rev up your engines for the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast with Big E. Proudly sponsored by Christensen Law, where bikers helping engine bikers is more than just a motto. It's our commitment to the biker community. Be sure to tune in and listen to the latest news and biker buzz. And for all your personal injury needs, be sure to contact the Christensen Law team at 248-900-9000. What's up, bikers? It's Big E, and you're listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. We're talking all things bikes, the freedom of the road, and the brotherhood that makes this lifestyle what it is. From killer tips to wild stories from the highway, we've got it all right here. Life is short, bikers, so let's get after it. Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. Hold on a minute. All right, so there we go. This week, as promised, we're going to talk about the spectacular vacation I went on. And I happen to have in studio my partner in crime for my adventure, B. Say hi.
Hi.
All right. So, first of all,
First off,
yay.
it's been a rough week back to work.
Yeah. All right, now that we got that out of the way. So, as many people know who follow me, Sturgis did not happen this year. But I did get the backup bucket list ride that was most amazing. All thanks to be here. Jesus. All right, there we go. That stuff keeps popping up. It's pissing me off.
It was definitely a crazy trip.
It had a little bit of everything. I had a couple debacles. Lots of good times.
Minus in Ohio.
Ohio was all right. It was the morning of, after the night of.
Okay, the parking lot party was pretty fun in Ohio. But yeah, the morning after and having an 8-hour ride from Ohio to Tennessee wasn't too fun.
That was rough. All right, so we will start the story. And this is probably going to be in two parts. I'm just telling you right now, guys. We will start the story where all good stories start, at the beginning. So
Wait, can we skip part 2?
No, we might not do part 2 tonight, but
No, I'm talking about the second. You said start from the beginning, and then our second stop. What happened? Skip that part.
Oh, no, that was rough. But I mean, all right. So
I need another beer.
There's the fridge right there. We're good. We went to Lapeer. That was day 1, Friday. We left. Should we share our little debacle?
That's what I was asking you. That's technically our first stop.
Do we want to share that?
No.
All right, we won't share that.
Let's just keep that between us.
We'll keep that between us.
And whoever witnessed it at Chase Smokehouse.
Yeah. All right. So, yes, we left Ludington, and we're going to Lapeer. We had 2 things we wanted to do. Actually, I had 3 things I wanted to do. The one thing didn't pan out. Didn't get time. I wanted to stop at the Steel Horse Ranch and show B the place and introduce her to the fam, but we just didn't have the time. As it was, we missed a lot of bike night. So we did stop at Chase Creek Smokehouse for lunch, late lunch. We were starving. We hadn't eaten. And we won't talk about what happened there. And then we rode to Lapeer. As we got close to Lapeer, the clutch on my Ultra got real spongy. And I wasn't too thrilled with that. I pulled up alongside her and tried to tell her I'm losing my clutch, but she couldn't hear me. Right, because I didn't turn my radio down. But
Yeah, it would help, you know.
So anyways, got to the pier, parked the bike, cooled off, went and had dinner with my son, and the clutch worked fine. Then we went from there. We went to bike night. Met up with Sean, Zip Tie, sorry. From everybody knows Sean anyways. He's been on the podcast before. So met up with him at bike night in the pier. A lot of bikes from even when we were there late. There was still a lot of bikes there, but we saw a lot of bikes on our way to my son's, headed towards the pier.
Yeah, we only spent like a half hour there.
Yeah, we weren't there that long, but I would definitely do a bike night there again earlier without any prior agreements to have dinner and socialize and stuff. I did get a cool book, but it's all about whiskey tasting and testing, and it's like a 10-course thing. It's pretty cool. That was for my birthday / Christmas present from my son. It was wrapped in Christmas paper, so it was probably a Christmas present that he gave to me because it was my birthday the next day. But hey, it's cool.
He thought about you.
He thought about me. So then the pier, we left the pier in the morning, headed for Hocking Hills.
Yep.
In Ohio. Pretty uneventful ride. We rode a lot of expressway.
Yeah. It was pretty quick going from Lapeer to Ohio.
We were definitely destination riding. So not there to see the sights, just putting miles down.
Pretty much. Until we got to Tennessee.
Right. And that was the plan.
Yeah.
Got to Ohio. Checked into the hotel.
Got lost. I tried to take the same route as last year, and it didn't work out too hot, so.
Yeah. Now, that's the second time that happened on the trip, but we won't talk about that. Came from a different direction.
Yeah, let's just don't talk about it.
And so, we didn't get lost. We just
backtracked.
Well, we might have backtracked a little. We just seen some stuff that you hadn't seen before. So we finally found where we wanted to check out at Hocking Hills, which was very cool. I could probably spend a week there.
Yeah, you definitely need more than one day, because if you only go for one day, you are lucky to get one trail in.
Yeah.
As we did. So.
Yeah, but what we saw was really cool.
Yeah.
But you had already seen it, so you already knew it was cool.
Yeah.
So I think she just wanted to share it with me.
It's definitely worth going to.
Definitely. Like I said, I would go back for a weekend or a week or whatever. It was cool.
The best time to go, though, is in the early spring, because then there'll actually be waterfalls and it won't be so dry.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of water there. And when PP and his wife went a year or two ago, they ran into the same thing. They went later in the season, and it was like nothing. Yeah,
because last year I went the first week of August, and it was the same as when we went this trip. So,
and then for those of you that don't know, Saturday when we were on our way to Ohio, that was actually my birthday. We went out to dinner after we went to Hocking Hills.
Yep.
You remember the name of the place we went?
I don't.
I don't either.
It was my second time going there.
Yeah, and it was really good. It was a barbecue joint.
Yeah.
It was good. I should take better notes.
Definitely didn't eat or drink all day, so going there and having one beer and a shot was enough for me.
Yeah. You only had one beer?
There. I had two, but I made you drink the second one because
Yeah, because
I was already feeling it. So you had 3 there and a shot.
Yeah.
And I had 1 there and a shot.
So, yeah, it was my birthday.
And then we went to Applebee's, which was right next to our hotel.
Yeah, because someone wanted Applebee's gang to sing me happy birthday.
But they refused because they were short-staffed. So she put a happy birthday song on the jukebox.
Yeah, and we had a beer there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we should have went back to the hotel and called it a night.
Yes, we should have.
But when
we got there, we parked the bikes, and B made friends.
I did.
She's very outgoing.
No, we backed our bikes in, and there was 2 guys sitting on the back of. Well, they were sitting in the chairs, but they had their tailgates down, having a cookout.
Like a tailgate party right in the hotel parking lot, which I thought was pretty cool, doing a cookout thing.
And when we backed in, they're like, "Oh, cool bike," So I'm like, "Oh, they're drinking. Let's go get the alcohol that we were supposed to drink in Lapeer."
Yeah, that we transported all the way to Ohio.
And let's go have a parking lot party.
So
Bad
we did.
decisions.
Yeah, not the best decision. Because we didn't have a lot of beer. We had a 6-pack and a 4-pack.
Yeah, it was a 6-pack of beer and a 4-pack of High Noon.
Noons.
Yeah.
And I never had High Noon. Not bad.
So we both had 3 beers, and we both had
2 High Noons.
Yep.
And then they started feeding us shit out of their cooler.
Yeah.
And that was another bad decision. Because whatever they had was pretty high octane, I think. But it was a lot of fun. It was a good birthday.
Just waking up another day older was not so much fun for you.
No. We had discussed leaving the hotel at 7:00 because we had a 7.5 or 8 hour ride.
8 hour.
With the stopping and fueling and all that, it was going to be 8 hours.
From Logan, Ohio to, well, actually it was, we didn't say right in Logan.
Right.
It was, start with an L.
Lancaster?
Yeah, Lancaster, Ohio.
Lancaster, Ohio.
Right outside of Logan, Ohio.
To Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
And again, Saturday, the bike functioned fine. I had no issues with the clutch on Saturday at all.
Well, you did when we got to
on our way to Ohio. No, on our way to Ohio.
Oh, yeah, that was Sunday we left. Sorry.
Yeah. So I had no issue. Then Sunday we were going to leave at 7 a.m. That did not happen. It was more like...
I think we got out of bed at 7.
The first time?
Yeah.
We had intentions. We were like, all right, well, we'll be like an hour late.
Yeah. So we went to try and have breakfast.
We did walk down and got breakfast.
And I took one bite and it was not agreeing with my stomach. So I said, let's go back to the room and eat.
So we did, and we did not eat.
We decided to go back to bed till 10 o'clock.
And got up at 10, packed the bikes, fueled the bikes, and I think it was like probably 10:45 when we actually left the gas station and started on our trip. And mind you, I think it was probably the hottest week of the summer down there. It was pretty much mid to upper 90s, I think, the whole time we were gone.
Yeah.
And the humidity was about 200%. Because it would rain and then it would get hot and muggy and just...
It was awesome.
Yeah, awesome. So we're awesome all morning and afternoon in the heat, going to Gatlinburg, Tennessee on the expressway. Hungover, fighting traffic, dealing with idiots. And as we start to get closer to Tennessee, the clutch starts getting spongy again on the bike.
So we were about 15 miles from the border. So we pulled into a gas station.
Stopped.
Topped off our bikes. Put our helmets on because we obviously were crossing into Tennessee.
Yep. Had a cold, refreshing rehydration drink. Not adult beverage.
Like now.
We did drink a lot of water and a lot of those electrolyte hydration drinks. just because it was so flipping hot. And I'm sitting there freaking out because my clutch is spongy. I'm thinking, man, we got plans to ride the freaking tail of the dragon. You want another one?
Yeah.
All right.
I outdrank you.
Well, I didn't know it was a contest, but have you ever had one of these? I think I have one left.
What is it?
Spotted cow.
No.
It's a Wisconsin thing.
What's good about Wisconsin?
Well, they'll have it this weekend. We'll have to have it somewhere.
All right. Well, I don't want to try it and not like it, so we'll just stick to the other
All
stuff.
right. So,
You're being outdrank now.
I can change that,
Easy killer.
So I'm freaking out about the clutch. The dragon is looming in my future with a spongy clutch. That's not probably a good idea. 318 curves and 11 miles. So we're looking at the Harley dealers close by because we're checking into Harley dealers as we're going down the road and finding Harley dealers and stopping and just to get a break off the bike. They usually would offer us water or something so we could cool down. Basically, we were going in there and kicking tires and looking at all the bikes and drooling and shit like that.
Buying shirts.
Buying shirts and poker chips. I needed a new wardrobe, so shirts were getting kind of old.
Yeah. I think I bought a total of, I think it was 10 shirts and 2 sweatshirts. Maybe more shirts, but I bought way more than I wanted to.
Yeah. I was not planning on buying as many shirts as I did either.
I am just glad that I didn't pack like I did last year. And I told myself 3 pairs of jeans and 3 shirts, and I'm going to buy clothes on my trip.
Yeah, see, and I did 3 pairs of jeans and 4 shirts. And I have more shirts than I need now.
Yeah.
But, hey, it was fun.
I can probably go like 3 weeks without doing laundry now.
So, we're looking at the Harley dealers close by. I think to myself, man, I better get this clutch looked at. I'm thinking it's been 3 years at least, probably since the hydraulic clutch has been flushed and the fluid changed. Harley recommends they do it every 2 years. So hopefully that's all it is. So I call Rocky Top.
Rocky Top. I'm wearing my shirt today.
I'm wearing my shirt today too.
Oh, how ironic.
Yeah. So Rocky Top. Yeah.
That was not planned.
Yeah.
I swear.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, I think I have it on. Let me check.
You do.
I do?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
I saw it this morning.
Oh.
But this was also the first shirt on top, so I just grabbed it.
That's why I
just
grabbed
happened
it
to be.
too. So, yeah.
So
I was not wanting to get dressed at 2 a.m. this morning.
no.
Yeah.
So we call Rocky Top. I said, hey, is there any chance I can get my bike in tomorrow? I'll get the hydraulic clutch fluid changed. It's getting spongy. He said, yeah, it sounds like probably what it is. When did you have it done last? I'm like, I have never done it. I've had the bike going on 3 years. It's like, yeah, that's probably what it is. I'm like, all right, cool. We'll be there 10 o'clock. That was it. We get on the bikes. We're heading to Gatlinburg. We get into Pigeon Forge. If you have never been to Pigeon Forge, it is...
Definitely go.
Huh?
Definitely go.
Oh, yeah, definitely go. I loved Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. I had a great time. Traffic in Pigeon Forge is very stop and go, lots of lights, lots of use of clutch.
Somebody was losing.
That somebody was spongy on, and then...
We're in the far left lane.
And
it goes out.
I had no clutch. Nothing. Nothing. Bike stalls out because Oh, so
we're signaling traffic so we can get into the gas station
put
right
my
next
four
to
ways
us.
on. I get it in neutral, get it started. All of a sudden, I've got just a little bit of clutch. I was pumping it and messing with it. I freaking got it into gear. got it out of the road, and whipped into the parking lot of the gas station. And Harley, the podcast dog, is in love with the. So we stop. I'm like, I'm gonna let it cool down. Maybe the clutch will come back. Thinking, it's worked before. It did not work that time. We went inside. We got something to drink. Trying to figure out what we're gonna do. We're like 8 miles from the hotel. I said, I'll just leave the bike sit here overnight, and we'll come back, and maybe the clutch will be back, and I can get it to the Harley dealer. I'll call an Uber up there, and call it good. Well, we're looking around,
And there's Harley
and we see the Harley dealership. I'm like,
right behind us.
holy shit, it's like right there. So there was like this gas station, I think it was a Burger King,
Yeah, Burger King.
and then the Harley dealer was behind the Burger King.
Yeah, so it literally was right
It was
there.
literally right there. So I'm thinking, all right, well, I have no clutch. How am I going to get this over there? Well, we can push it. I mean, I'm not big on pushing a 900-pound bike, but I'll do it.
You're strong enough.
So I'm like, well, maybe I can get the clutch. Maybe I can get it in gear and get it over there. So I get it in neutral, fire it up. I'm like, I'm just going to freaking rev it up and pop it into gear and freaking hope it sticks. Well, it didn't. It died. It stalled. But the bike's still rolling and it's on to fire. So I just let it go, and it caught. And I just putzed it over to the Harley, pulled it in behind Harley, and parked it. I'm like, well, we won't have to worry about getting it here anyways, It's already here.
That was definitely a blessing.
Yeah. But now we just got to figure out, I'll just call an Uber. She's like, no, we're not calling an Uber. We'll just two up on my bike. Now her bike is not the ancient relic that I ride. You have a 2024 Street Glide.
Yep.
And if I was going to buy a Street Glide, she got the color I would have bought. The Whiskey Fire. It's a sharp bike, but it's set up for a 5'8" girl.
7.
5'7" girl. Not a 6'3" guy.
Hey,
so
I am gonna put the 10s on.
You're gonna put the what?
But the 10-inch bars on there.
Are you?
So.
Well, then I'll ride it.
Oh no, that's my bike.
So, I'm like, she's like, well, we'll just put your bag on, strap your bag onto the sissy bar, and then we'll just wear my bag like a backpack, and we'll go.
That was fun.
And I'm like,
not.
I'm like, I'll ride bitch. She's like, no, I'm riding bitch. I'm like, no, it's your bike. It fits you. You'll do better riding it. No, she insisted. So
I'm not gonna put you, and I'm not any man to ride bitch. I mean, I've done it before.
Right.
We'll stick to those stories another night.
That's another night. That's another podcast.
But yeah, with 2 bags and then my side bags full.
She was a little concerned it'd be a little bit much for her, And me, I'm used to a freaking 900-pound bike, so a little light Street Glide with her and 2 bags on it is nothing. So we 2-upped it from Harley and
8 miles.
8 miles to the hotel in Gatlinburg, which was amazing hotel.
Yes, it was awesome. Right on the river.
The room was clean, nice. You had a balcony right above the river. It was phenomenal. It was.
The beds were comfortable.
Yep, yeah. Good beds. Yeah, it was. So we spent the next 3 days.
3 nights.
3 nights there.
4 days.
4 days, yeah. Of course, we went back to Harley in the morning, 2-upped on her bike, no luggage this time, so it was a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, no luggage. We got that. But I was like, thank God it's only 8 miles of riding bitch.
Yeah. And just the ride from Pigeon Forge to Gatlinburg was it's a nice ride. I mean,
it's 8 miles, but it still took about 20 minutes to do it because
it's
the traffic.
twists and turns and speed limits, and
Got to go through the tunnel.
the tunnel was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't like it so much when it was raining out because it was wet. That kind of freaked me out a little bit. But
why?
I had my bike do some weird stuff in the rain, man, especially on this trip.
Yeah, the rain. I mean, we got caught in Kentucky in rain, but we stopped underneath the bridge on the highway with a couple other bikers that were pulled under there. And
yeah, we ran into some rain.
it wasn't that bad though. Not as what we expected for what
Yeah.
the weather was calling for.
Right. So, anyways, we went to
Rocky Top.
in the morning. Got there at 9:30. The service guy was already there unlocking.
At
Yeah, he was there when we got there.
it was what 9:45.
9:30, 9:45.
Yeah.
Asked me what's going on. Yep, we'll get it in. First question was, do you want to trade it in?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe if it's going to be 3 arms and 2 legs to fix, yeah, we're trading her in. But they took a look at it, and it indeed was the clutch fluid that needed to be flushed and replaced, and they cleaned it the best they can. They recommended I hurry up and get it done again soon. So that'll be
That's
on my
on
list
your
of
to-do
things to
list.
do. Yep.
And we met
Um,
an awesome one of the sales guys.
Yep. Mark.
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 Yep. They call him something else because there was 3 Marks there.
Yeah, I don't remember what they call him.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
remember. But Mark was an awesome guy
He was
there
very
at Rocky
cool.
Top.
Yep.
Mark, if you're listening to us, you're awesome.
And Andy, the
And
service
Andy.
guy.
Yep, Andy.
Very cool guy. Took very good care of me. Got us in and out pretty quick.
Yeah, it was maybe an hour we were there.
Yeah, we weren't there very long.
No.
And of course, I bought a T-shirt because it didn't cost me 3 arms and 2 legs to fix my bike. So,
And we're both wearing those T-shirts right now.
right. So yeah, Rocky Top in Gatlinburg, or no,
10 out of 10.
in
And Pigeon
Pigeon
Forge.
Forge.
Yeah,
Pigeon
10 out of
Forge.
10.
Definitely go there. Definitely check them out.
Definitely ask for Mark. He was awesome.
He was cool.
He was a
Of
comedian.
course, if there's 3 Marks, you don't know which one you're going to get, but
The one from LA.
yeah, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he has some good stories. Good dude. So, got the bike fixed, and the weather was looking pretty decent
For
So-
5 minutes.
for fun. No, it was good that day.
No, because
That
we
was
left.
Monday.
Yeah, we left there, and you remember we were gonna get going, and it started fucking downpouring. So then we went back to the hotel,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
and we decided to go get lunch first because
Yeah.
we went back to the hotel. So
Yeah.
we went and got lunch, and then it stopped raining, and then we went.
Where did we get lunch?
The first night we went to Jason Aldean's, right, for dinner,
Yeah.
and so then
Yep.
for lunch,
Where did we get lunch? I don't recall.
I don't remember where we got lunch that day.
Huh.
It wasn't Dick's because that was
No,
the
that
next.
was next day. Yeah.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna hold off on announcing Dick's and what happened at Dick's.
Right, yeah.
We gotta stay in order.
This might be a 3-part series. I don't know. We're already like almost a half an hour in.
Oh, we can keep going for a little bit.
All right. So, anyways, we
The
had
rain-
lunch somewhere.
Yeah, we got lunch somewhere, and then we went to. Oh, it was that Sunset place that we went and got lunch at.
Oh yeah, Sunset Diner.
Yes, Sunset
Um,
Diner.
Yeah, pretty good food. Service.
Service, maybe a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, service wasn't that great. The
It
food
was
was
horrible.
good.
Yeah, the food was great. Service, horrible.
Then
Then we walked back to our
walked back
hotel.
to the hotel.
Got on our bikes and did about 2,000 curves.
Yeah, we decided today was going to be the best day. Monday was going to be the best day to attack the tail of the dragon because of the weather forecast. So off we went, and
It was
had
awesome.
rained, so the roads were wet in spots still. That road we took there, that was an amazing road.
It was awesome. I swear to God, we did over a total on our trip that day. We did over 2,000 curves.
Yeah, the road. It was along a river.
I
This-
got a lot of pictures on my
You
360.
recorded that one.
Yeah, I did. I got a couple of videos. I haven't downloaded them yet.
Well, I have to.
So
You do have? Do you have a YouTube?
no.
So-
Or yeah, I do have a YouTube, but it's like totally outdated.
Oh.
It's like back from when I was like,
Oh. We could.
I don't want to look on that YouTube.
we can either start you a YouTube or we can put them on the Mid Michigan Biker YouTube.
All right, we'll just throw them on Mid Biker.
We can edit it up and put them on there. It's fun. My editing program is pretty cool.
All right, I'll let you do it then.
Well, so anyways, look for photos of that video of that trip.
It was beautiful.
It was an amazing ride along the river, twisty turny. Again, I should take better notes, but honestly, I was I had a couple spots where
Here's a side note that if you have a tour pack on your bike, when you're going to do those kind of runs, you should be able to take your tour pack off. Because last year, when Dave and I went and we did it, Dave took his tour pack and he threw it on the bed at the hotel. He's like, I ain't going to keep this on when we're going to go ride that.
The tour pack isn't an issue. I mean, I don't even know it's there. I got a little aggressive going into a turn on the way there.
There was a couple times.
And downshifted, and the bike started to go a little sideways, and so
when we got to the dragon, there was a couple times where you went out of my sight, and I was like, "Where did he go?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Did he tip over? Is he in the ditch?" So I'm slowing down.
We finally get to the dragon after. We're riding, and we pull off, and she like starts her cameras, and I start my camera, and she made some comment about, we came at it from a different direction last year, so I don't know. I think we're on the back side of it. So, yeah, they actually came at it from Deals Gap.
Yeah, from Deals Gap, because we stopped last year when we went. We stopped at Deals Gap, and we had some kind of food and drinks there, and
then rode it. So we came at it from the other end and rode down it that way.
Yeah, but last year I didn't stay in Gatlinburg. We stayed in Nashville for the whole time in Tennessee and just rode from Nashville all the way over there one day.
It was
a day. It was a day.
So, yeah, there was a couple times where I lost sight of her, just because
Grandpa.
Well, I mean, so
rookie.
You hear all the stories and tales. You've seen the Tree of Shame. And again, I'm throwing a 900-pound bike through these turns that I've never been through before.
I'm pretty sure my bike's heavier.
Your bike is not heavier than a freaking Ultra Classic. It is not. So
you just get out drink again.
Anyways.
Thank you.
I'm doing too much talking. That's what the problem is.
Hey, I'm talking just as much.
So anyways, we get through Tail of the Dragon, no incidents. She didn't lose me for a cliff or anything like that.
I thought I did a couple times. There was
a couple times where she got away from me. But I mean, it was pretty cool. We go down, hit the t-shirt shops and stuff on the end at Deals Gap. Decide we're gonna go a different way back to the hotel, so we don't have to ride back through the Tail of the Dragon, because there might be something else we want to see, a different scenery. There was something.
Don't ask
if
me.
You went the other way. Yeah, if you went the other way, there's 200 more curves or some shit like that, and
But when I pulled up the map, there was road closures because of the flooding. So
landslide. So we decided that, all right, well, we'll just ride back through. So we rode back through the Tail of the Dragon and went to
129
Harley 129.
Yep.
When we rode back through the Dragon, she did not lose me at all.
Thankfully.
Because now it is a road that I had ridden and I knew what to expect.
Gotta love those rookies.
I had a lot. Well, true. I mean, you hear all the stories.
Yeah.
And I've been warned by many people. You don't look around. You know.
As long as you stay
maintain the road and do.
If you stay in third gear, I mean, you fluctuate between second and third gear. And most of the time, I was in third the whole time. There's a couple times I shifted down to second, but otherwise I stayed in third.
Yeah. Yeah, I was the same.
But it wasn't my first time also riding the tail, so.
awesome experience. The second time it was way more fun than the first time through because I was more relaxed because I knew what to expect. But I mean, believe the hype. It ain't no joke. It's a serious motorcycle road. So we went to Harley 129. Then we went back to Gatlinburg.
We did watch a bike dump it, though, on our way.
We did watch a bike dump it.
I was going to pull over, but by the time I slowed down to turn around to go help, they already had their bike lifted up. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to keep going.
And it wasn't on the Dragon.
It was right at the end.
He was, I think he was going back to meet up with the group that would pulled over.
Well, what happened is that group we seen at the tail. And
they had just rode the tail.
Yeah. And so we talked to them. They asked, I don't remember what they asked us, but they asked us something.
Yeah.
And I think they just pulled off. And I think they were just waving at us. I don't think they were signaling us down or anything. No. But the other people that were in front of us thought that they were like signaling them for help or something. And so they the one rider turned around, and then the other one's like, oh shoot, he turned around, now I gotta turn around. When he went to turn around, he dumped it.
So
but by the time that I looked in my mirror, he already had it back up. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna keep going.
So we did. Went to Harley 129.
Yep. I bought 2 shirts there.
I think I bought a shirt there and poker chip.
I already had chips from last year, so I didn't buy chips.
And apparently I actually had a chip from a previous trip that Pee-Pee took and got me a chip from, so I didn't need that chip, but I got it anyways.
You got it for yourself, so you actually were there.
Yeah, I have actually been there now.
I will not accept chips from anybody that goes on a run because I want to actually get them myself to say that I have actually been there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I need to make a list of the ones that I've been to, and then the ones that I have chips from that are just chips from people.
You just got to make a plaque that...
I should have the
ones that you got.
These are the ones that I got. These are the ones that have been gifted to me.
Yeah. Yep, so that would be a good idea.
That is a good idea. So
anyways, we did the Dragon.
Yep.
And we got back to our hotel.
And the road back, on the way back to the hotel, we went a different way again. Yeah. Not along the river.
So
and that road was twisty, turny.
When we got to that 4-way and we were supposed to take that left,
right,
or on that curve or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But then I was seeing a different route, and I'm like, "Ooh, this one looks even better." So then I was like, "Let's go."
It was twisty, turny curve. Like I said, we easily did 2,000 curves that day.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, like the best day of riding, I think.
Yeah, that definitely 100% the best day.
Went back to Gatlinburg.
So that was on Monday, and then Tuesday we went.
Monday. What did
Monday?
Did we eat? Oh, where did we eat Monday night?
I think we had.
That was Jason. No, that was. We had leftovers.
Leftovers on Monday.
Yeah,
night.
We had leftovers from Jason Aldean's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we ate our leftovers on Monday night because we were like, well, we either eat it or we throw it out.
Yeah. So we ate leftovers.
And then Tuesday we went up to Pigeon Forge, and we went on the Ferris wheel, and we walked around there, went to a couple other the
Harley dealerships,
just the clothing
t-shirt shops,
and then walked around, did a couple of stuff, and then we went to Dick's.
We did the helicopter ride.
Oh yeah, we did the helicopter. Wasn't that? Yeah, that was before.
Yeah, that was before.
So yeah, we rode a helicopter.
We went in helicopter. I'd done them surveys on Facebook where they ask you, put an X if you've done this, blah, 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 blah. And I always wanted to fly in a helicopter, but I never have.
So I was supposed to fly in a helicopter when I was 7, and I was in that bad accident where I got hit by a car.
Yeah, but that's not the kind of helicopter I want to take.
No, it's not. But it was in January, and we're in the middle of a snowstorm up here in Michigan. So they said that the helicopter can't fly because of the conditions. So they put me back in the ambulance and drove me from Ludington to Grand Rapids in an ambulance going 20 miles per hour.
Yeah. Well, still safer than a helicopter.
Probably.
In most weather conditions.
I almost didn't make it.
Well, I'm thankful that you did, for one.
That's a different story for another day. Back to our Tennessee trip.
Yeah. So
we went to Dick's after the helicopter
ride. It was later in the afternoon. We're like, let's go get a late lunch. We probably won't eat dinner. Yep. So we went exploring. Did we ride the trolley that day?
Um,
I think that was the trolley day, wasn't it?
maybe. I don't
I think
remember.
we took the trolley down.
I think we took the trolley down, but I will recommend if you're waiting for a trolley in Gatlinburg, just walk. That half
Yeah.
a mile ain't worth fucking waiting for a trolley.
Yeah, it was time consuming and frustrating, and
Yeah.
so we went to Dick's.
And we met some awesome people
They're very awesome people
from Florida.
James and Shelly.
James and Shelly.
Um,
We still talk to them to this day.
yep. Well, it's only been like 4 days, but yeah,
Has it been?
I don't know. It's been like a week.
Well, we
Almost.
didn't see them since we left Gatlinburg on Wednesday.
Right.
So
yeah. We haven't
it's been
talked to them in over a week.
Yeah.
We haven't. We've been keeping in touch with them.
Yes. We're definitely planning a trip to Florida.
Yep. They invited us to their place in Florida, so that'll be a future trip, hopefully.
So
Dick's.
we went to Dick's
Bartender was
and
Steph.
I called her Karen.
Yeah, she was kind of a Karen.
So if you don't know anything about Dick's, they put the paper bags in your head that say something. I ended up with 3 hats. Well, 2 the first night.
It was the first trip that day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was.
We went back that night.
Okay, I got lost. So I said we were from Michigan. So she wrote my first hat said my, and then she drew a picture of a cat.
Kitty.
Yeah. So my kitty smells like Flint water.
Which was hilarious.
Yeah. And then
What did mine say?
Biggie said,
"Oh yeah,
big hands,
big hands, big feet, big disappointment." Yeah.
So then I told her that I drove semi for a living, and so she's like, "Give me your hat. I'm gonna make a new one." She made me a new one that said, "I like my trucks big and my gear shifter small," and then it's pointing to Biggie.
So yeah. But I mean, and then we had James and Shelly show up.
Oh yeah,
and we're trying to eat our lunch, and talking to them at the same time, and our Karen, but not Karen,
our bartender,
our bartender,
awesome, phenomenal.
She's kept yelling, "Everyone, can I get you to please tell James to shut up so these guys can eat their lunch?"
It was awesome.
It was a good time.
The whole
If
restaurant.
you've never been to a Dick's Last Resort, you got to go.
So James said that he was a firefighter. His hat said, "Voted softest lips at the firehouse." And then Shelly, she's a blonde. Hers said, "Blondes have more fun." And then fun is crossed out. And then underneath fun says STDs.
So, yeah.
Awesome couple.
Yeah, very cool couple.
Our bill was crazy that night, but we had,
that
let's
afternoon.
see, 1, 2. 25 pain in the ass charges
25 pain. Yeah.
on our bill.
On our bill. So if you've never been to a Dick's, I totally recommend it. They're a lot of fun.
Dick's Last Resort. Phenomenal. And then we went back the second time.
So we all left. Now they had a car, so they took us back to our hotel, and we were gonna go back to the hotel, freshen up. They were gonna go to their place and freshen up. Then they were gonna come back, and we were gonna move our bikes out of the parking spot we had in the covered parking spot, move it over to the motorcycle parking, let them park there, and they were gonna walk down to Red's and check Red's out and drink more.
Yeah.
Because we needed that.
Not.
After we left Dick's, we went to Jason Aldean's and had a few there.
A lot there.
And then, because we did beer and shots.
I have videos.
We did shots at Dick's too. Yeah,
we did. Yes, because James bought us shots at Dick's.
Yes, and I did. There was a live floating around on Facebook from the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. All 3 of us were live at one time. It was crazy.
It was phenomenal.
It was fun. And so then we went to Jason Aldean's, and then we went back to the hotel, and then we were going to go to Red's. We're freshening up, getting ready, and James messages me, "Yeah, Shelly passed out, and we're going to have to cancel tonight." which was sad because it was our last night in town. And although it was probably good, we didn't go out and party till the wee hours and have to ride from Gatlinburg to Nashville all hungover. It was sad because it would have been an epic fun night. But being that we're true diehards, we said, sorry, James and Shelley, we're still going out.
Yes.
And off we went.
Back to Dick's.
Back to Dick's. The second time, the waitress was not quite as fun.
No, definitely did not compare to
Steph.
Karen, aka Karen.
AKA Karen.
There are videos that we have of her that we should post.
We could post.
We should definitely post those. So everybody can meet Steph.
Yeah.
At Dick's Last Resort.
At Dick's Last Resort.
In Gatlinburg.
I would definitely go back to Gatlinburg.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't remember what your hat said the second time.
Oh, I do.
What was it?
Has disappointed more women than Jenny Craig.
Yeah, my third hat said, take more load than a 25-cent washer.
Yeah, it's taking more loads than a 25-cent washer.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah,
definitely recommend.
Unless you're I don't know, soft individual with no sense of humor, I would
Don't
definitely
go to Dick's.
I would definitely recommend that you stay home.
Yeah.
But yeah, we actually went to Dick's, had a couple. I don't remember, not a lot.
We didn't have a lot the second time we went back,
And
but mainly just
Did we
because the
stop back
bartender.
at Jason Aldean's that night or not?
I don't think we did. We
I
went.
don't think we did.
We had ice cream. We stopped at.
Was that? We did have ice cream.
Yes, we had ice cream.
Yeah, we had ice cream.
At Kilwins.
Kilwins, yeah.
You know, we have a Kilwins here, but
yeah, nothing like going 1,000 miles to have Kilwins in Tennessee.
it was still very good.
It was good.
So
So we actually were not in a bad condition when we woke up to go to Tennessee, to Nashville.
To Nashville. We were already in Tennessee.
Yeah, and we packed up and rolled out and hit some Harley dealers and
Well,
we
went
that
back.
was the rain. That was the rain day.
We went back to Rocky Top to say thank you
we went
again
back to
for
Rocky Top.
fixing your bike.
Mark was not there.
Sad.
Sad, but Andy was.
I was really looking forward to seeing Mark again. He was awesome. So then I think we made it about 20 minutes from leaving
20
there,
minutes from
and
leaving,
it started
pouring.
Found
a gas station.
Thankfully, right when it started pouring.
when it started pouring.
So we didn't get wet.
We zipped under the awning, parked.
And there was a restaurant inside.
Yeah. So we were like, well,
it's lunchtime.
We had lunch, a good lunch, very reasonable price.
Oh, yeah, it was really
I want
good.
to say it was called Jack's.
Don't ask me. It was a Marathon gas station.
Yeah,
That's all I remember.
Jack's Gas and Grill or something like that. It was
In a Marathon
Market
gas
and
station.
Grill or something. Yeah, it was. The food was really good.
It was good. And it was good price, too.
Yeah. And they were friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, they made us feel welcome. I mean, we hung out there for
A couple hours.
about just under 2 hours.
Yeah.
We hung out there, so that way the rain, because the first 20 minutes we just stayed underneath the awning,
Right.
and then we're like, all right, let's just go inside.
Yeah, it got windy and started blowing in sideways, and it was just like, yeah, we're going inside. Might as well. And then we're sitting there and looking at the menus. And I'm like, wow. She's like, oh, that looks good. Let's get that. I want to get that. All right, let's eat lunch. All
Let's
right,
just eat lunch at a gas station. Why
we
not?
did, and it was good.
Yeah.
Rain let up, cleared up. We
And
geared
we
up.
had about 40 minutes from there to the next Harley that we
Yeah,
stopped.
went to. Remember which one it was?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
Um,
Just a second.
yeah,
I'll tell you. Hold on.
we get there.
And I bought rain gear.
She bought rain gear there.
Yeah.
She was going to buy it at Rocky Top, but they did not have the large or medium.
Large. I always go a size bigger
Right.
in Harley, so I wanted a large. The
Oh.
medium fit.
The medium fit, but it was
Yeah.
snug, and if you're going to wear it over something.
Yeah. The fact
just-
that So we stopped at the Smoky Mountain Harley Davidson.
Smoky Mountain, that was the one we stopped at.
Yep.
Um,
And that's in Maryville.
Maryville. That's, yep, all right.
Yep.
So we get there, and someone is soaked from her knees down.
Yeah.
Um,
So I grabbed an
and
extra
someone
pair
is
of-
not. Because I have the
don't
Geezer
have
Glide with the lowers.
on my bike because I ain't, yeah,
Yeah. So
I'll take it like a pro.
so in her defense, I totally talked her into the rain gear because she would not have rain gear because her answer is always, "Well, I don't ride when it's raining."
Yeah, well, you know.
But I mean, if you're going to hang out with us, and we do some trips and rides, and sometimes you have no choice but to ride in the rain. That's just the way it goes. You should have rain gear.
Well, I have rain gear now.
She has
so.
rain gear now. So
Only costs $130.
yeah,
Not too bad for
it's not
Harley.
bad. No, it's not bad. I don't think it's bad.
No.
I mean, compared to the shit that I got.
Yeah.
So.
So then we got to Nashville after that.
Yep.
We were just like, you know what, let's not stop at any more Harleys. Let's just go.
Yep. Let's just power through. And we did. Got to Nashville.
To the hotel. And it's
And-
actually the same hotel that I stayed at last year when I was in Nashville. And I was very disappointed in it this year.
Actually, it's not in Nashville. It's about 9 miles from Nashville.
Yeah, it's right on the outskirts of Nashville because obviously,
I mean, so yeah.
Definitely will not go. I mean, I'm good with Nashville for probably a good 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back.
It was fun. Do we want to talk about it more, or do we want to just kind of wait and
Let's
make
talk.
that a second episode?
We'll talk. Let's just finish it out.
All right. We're at 51 minutes.
Okay.
All right. All right. So, what did we do when you got there? We didn't do anything, really?
No, we just hung out at the hotel.
Yep.
We
food?
went to Country Cupboard.
Or no.
Or not
Cracker Barrel.
What? I said Country Cupboard. Did that
Cracker
down.
Barrel.
I did that down there too.
Yeah. Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
It was right by the hotel. Walked to it. Cracker Barrel's got good food, you know?
Yep. It was, I mean, we only went there 3 times.
Yeah. So,
Because the breakfast was shit. So we were like, let's
at
just
the
go
hotel.
there.
Yeah. So, we did breakfast there.
Yep.
We did a lunch there and we did a dinner there. I think.
Yeah. Breakfast,
So-
lunch, and dinner there on 3 different days.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So, we did Cracker Barrel for dinner. Pretty much went to bed early, I think, that night, didn't we?
Yeah. We called it quits, but we had a problem. I think it was about 11 o'clock. You were getting ready to take a shower.
Oh, yeah.
And the shower wouldn't
Yeah.
fucking work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We're
the shower
calling,
would not work.
we're calling room service.
They come in. They sort of fixed it. They somehow pried the little lever up on the faucet that makes the shower head work. And,
It was horrible.
and said, "Don't touch it.
Don't put it down.
We'll be back tomorrow to fix it."
Yeah.
All right, cool. We took showers, went to bed.
So at
Yeah.
that point, because we had to wait for him to come fix it, I told Big E that I'm going to take a shower first now.
Yeah, and I lost my chance at the first shower.
Sorry.
That's all right. So what?
And
Next
then
day,
we went to breakfast. The next day, we actually tried breakfast at the hotel.
yeah,
but
we had
it
breakfast at the hotel that
was
day.
horrible.
And it was not good.
No.
Um,
And then we went downtown, checked out a couple different Harleys, and that's when you took that one for a ride at Moonshine.
was that day?
Yep.
It was. Well,
Yep.
we went. Yeah, we were Harley hopping.
Harley hopping. I think we went to 3 or 2 or 3.
2 or 3. We
Or
went to
3.
Yeah, and we went to Moonshine in Franklin, Tennessee.
Yep. And I got to ride.
It's a cool dealership, and if you don't know anything about Moonshine Harley Davidson, check them out on Facebook. Google their website. They are known for their high performance builds. So,
And you got to say the famous line of what he said about
I
riding.
will. I
Okay.
will.
Okay.
So now we had been to, at this point, 13 or 14 Harley dealerships.
Yeah.
And she had asked different dealerships about wanting to ride a CVO, test ride a CVO. And none of them would let her.
Yeah.
None of them. They're like, no, you're spending that kind of money on a Harley. They're going to want it with, you're going to want it with no miles, pretty much.
Right.
Unless you put the miles on there, you're pretty much not going to spend $55,000 on a bike that's got some miles on it
Yeah.
from people test ride. Which, all right, I get it. went to Moonshine, went into the main building. You have to work in the morning, young lady.
One more. It's only 9 o'clock.
Is it? Oh, it is only 9
I
o'clock.
set my cutoff as 10 o'clock,
All right,
so
we're good.
I have to get up at 2, so if I get
Alright.
4 hours of sleep, I'll be good.
All right. So, we went in the main building. Of course, looked and drooled at all the bikes in there. They actually have a... Go ahead. She's so good. So, they actually have one of the CVO RRs there, the $110,000 CVO
It was
race ready.
135.
Well, yeah, because they had performance upgraded the engine.
Yeah,
so
that one was
it was
$135.
$135,000.
Yeah.
Badass. I have pictures. I will actually post them on for the podcast.
All right.
When I advertise for this episode, check out the pictures. I'll put more than my normal number of pictures in there. That bike was bad. We walked around. I think we bought shirts there. And
Yep,
Yep.
we did. We bought the matching shirts, but different colors.
Right.
Yep.
Because that's what it was, just kind of cool.
Well.
Yeah. Well. We can wear matching hats too, but that's a different story too. You know you're not gonna live that down.
Yeah. Thanks.
So.
Thank you, good old Rhino.
Yeah. So, we go outside because they got used bikes outside, and we're looking at the used bikes, and they're a whole nother building with
I
bikes
forgot
in
his
it.
name though. Well, do you remember his name? You got his card.
Yeah, I got his card somewhere. Naz.
I think it was Naz. Naz from Moonshine.
Naz from Moonshine.
He was awesome.
He was very cool. I might actually be hearing back from Naz. I'm surprised I haven't actually.
Naz, if you're listening to this, you better call
If
him.
you crunch some numbers, you better be calling me, dude. So we go inside and we're looking at the bikes, and they have a couple CVO.
They had a lot
or
there.
STs.
Yeah, at STs. That's what it was.
Road glides.
Yes.
But that didn't catch my eye. What caught my eye was the white Street Glide with the tour pack.
It was a 2018.
2018. Still had the old school Batwing fairing on it. I went up and I'm looking at it, and it's got a Saddleman seat on it. Got the higher bars on it. I mean, it's set up where I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I like this a lot. And of course, our salesman, very cool dude.
He was awesome. Only because the fact that he said,
yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. She loves what he says. So I sit on it. I'm like, yeah, all right, this is all right. I could see myself riding this. He's selling it. It's got 5,500 miles on it. It's like new. We did some engine work to it. Do you want to hear it? I'm like, nope. Nope, I don't want to hear it. Nope, because I know I'm going to hear it. It's going to sound good, and I'm going to do something stupid. So I'm like, nope. He's like, we want to test ride it? Nope.
I talked him out of it.
Let's get out of it. Let's go. So we're walking around again, and she keeps looking at this CVO or ST freaking road glide. And when we were at Rocky Top, she was actually pushing numbers for a CVO Street Glide there. Wanting numbers. What would they give her for her bike? Blah, 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 blah. They made her an offer, and then they made her another offer as we were leaving, but not quite the offer she was looking for.
Yep.
And she had passed that message along to our salesman, and she said, well, before I buy it, I want to test ride it. Can I test ride one? And he looks at her and says, why not? She goes, well, none of the other Harley dealers have let me test ride a CVO. He goes, I'm not married to them. Let's go. I'm not married to that bike. Let's go. So he's like, he's going to plate this bike up. She's going to ride a brand new CVO ST road bike. And of course, I had already drifted back to the Street Glide looking at it, and he started it up. And I'm like, okay, let's test ride it. She's going to test ride. I'm going to test ride. So he freaking sets us up, takes all our information, and test ride we went. And let me tell you, that freaking 2018 Street Glide, it was one bad bitch. She was mean. She built to 128, 120 plus ish
I
horsepower.
could hear it over the
Yeah.
25 CVO that I was on.
Yeah.
I
And I was behind her.
I was not fond of it. I have always been a street glide, so I've never rode a road glide before, let alone a CVO. And when I took off on that, it was not what I expected.
No, I think you.
I
said
tensed
something to the
up.
effect that
I tensed up a lot because of the fairing.
not moving.
Yeah, so I wasn't used to that. But I mean, I don't know. I'm so used to the street glide. That's all I've had.
So we're gonna backtrack here. So, how long have you been riding B?
4 years.
4 years. Now, I've been riding off and on most of my life.
Yeah.
And the first time I rode with you, I had no idea she'd only been riding for 4 years. None. I'm riding along with her. I mean, now, if you listen to the podcast, you know there's very few people I would ride bar to bar with. Very few. This lady across from me right is one of the few that I instantly added to my list that I was totally comfortable riding bar to bar with her. Like, she looks like she has been riding all her life. Just natural. Just in her element. Just, it's crazy that she's only been riding for 4 years. So if she says something about a bike, I'm going to take a lot of that to heart, because she's just one of them people that naturally can ride. It's just in her blood. And now I've ridden with her dad and uncle. They all ride. They all know how to ride. So she's been around it probably her whole life.
Only my uncle, because my dad he stopped riding after he had kids, obviously. And then I never rode with my uncle. Yeah. I literally, 4 years ago, I got on a bike and I said, I don't want to ride bitch anymore. So I'm going to go get my endorsement. And I'm going to go buy my own bike. And that's what I did. I went and I took a day course where I just had to go down there and do it was a 3-step course, and he passed me. And
so anyways,
I went and bought a 2009 Street Glide for my first bike.
Yeah, which is crazy.
And I kept that for a year, and then I traded it in for my 24.
So,
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years, because this is my 4th year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I had it for 1 year, and then the second year, and then I traded it in. And yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, she can ride. Definitely, she can ride. So, what she says about a road glide, I'm listening to.
Yeah, I'm in my defense. I mean, obviously, I know people that love them, but I do not like the front fairing.
Not for you.
I don't.
And I think that's kind of the way it is. It's either you love them or you hate them.
Yeah, I will definitely stick to the Street Glide.
Yeah, and I honestly think I would have the same issue.
Yeah, it was my first time ever riding it, so. And when he's like, yeah, you can take this brand new CVO.
Yeah, a $55,000 motorcycle on a test ride.
Yeah. And I put the first 27 miles on that bike.
27 miles.
So whoever buys that.
27 miles.
Those 27 miles are for me.
So, yeah, and it was a nice ride. He asked us, he goes, do you guys ride easy? Do you ride aggressive? I'm like, a little bit of both.
Yeah.
And he took us on a pretty good test.
Yeah. We went through some curves, and
that Street Glide was bad. It was a bad bitch, man.
It was so quiet.
Yeah. I couldn't hear yours at all. Yeah. I could hear his bike.
I could hear his bike. He was in front of me. I was in the middle.
I could hear his bike.
And Biggie was behind me, and I could hear both of their bikes, but I could not hear that CVO that I'm riding.
She's quiet. Quiet.
It was very quiet. It was very disappointing, to be honest. So I'm like, yep, I'll stick to my Street Glide.
Yeah, so we got to do that. Um,
And then I think
then Nashville, we went
we
and
went to Broadway.
we Ubered to Broadway in Nashville.
Yep.
Hit the high spots. I think we hit Jelly Rolls Bar, we hit Kid Rock's bar, we hit.
Kid Rock, 100% best bar on Broadway.
Yeah, I would say I had the most fun at Kid Rock. Jelly Rolls was good.
Miranda Lambert's was fun just because we met some people from Ireland.
Yep, met some people from Ireland at Miranda Lambert's. That was cool.
Yep, they were awesome.
Had a nice conversation with them.
Yep. We were pretty easy going on Broadway.
We were mellow that night.
We called it a night about 11 o'clock. We got an Uber back to our hotel and just said we're done. I mean,
but we hit John Bon Jovi's. We hit. You rode a bull there.
Oh, I rode 2 bulls that night.
Yeah.
Those videos.
Yeah, I could put those on YouTube. No, we won't.
Yeah, let's keep those private. Hey, I did better at the second bull riding.
Well, yeah, I think you're a little more drunk.
A little bit. I did good.
Yeah.
But I lasted longer on the first one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I did good on both.
Where else did we go? Jason Aldean's bar. I liked the one in Gatlinburg better.
Yeah. Gatlinburg was I 10 out of 10 for Gatlinburg. Broadway, a 6 out of 6.
It was fun. I mean,
it's just
people,
it's too much.
It's just there's a lot of people, which isn't my thing.
Yeah, and the stuff that you see on Broadway, I mean,
it reminded me a little bit of Vegas.
Yeah,
the strip on Vegas, that kind of stuff.
I mean, the one sign said, "I will torture your ex for
kidnap and torture your ex for 95 cents plus tax." I could not dig in my pocket fast enough for that dollar. Sadly, I did not have any cash on me.
Yep. Sad night. I would totally give him $1 to fucking kidnap and torture my ex.
So, yeah. But, I mean, you saw the same kind of stuff in Vegas.
Yeah.
Who else is bar? Morgan Wallen's bar. I'm a little disappointed in that.
I was very disappointed in Morgan Wallen's. And I was last year, too, when I was down there. And like I said, I'm good with Broadway for...
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have to go. And like I said, that's very like Vegas, I think, where if you went down there with a group of people to party for the weekend or something like that,
it'd be more fun.
But to just go, I don't need to go again.
Yeah, I agree.
I can wait.
Deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so done with Broadway. So we decide to leave a day early.
Yeah.
So I say, screw it. I'm going to lose a night at my hotel. I don't care. Let's try to ride all the way back. I mean, it was only 650 miles from Nashville back home.
Something like that, yeah.
We can try it, or we can stop in the middle about Indianapolis. Well, we stopped at a Harley dealership just outside before you come in Indianapolis. I can't even say it.
Indianapolis.
Yes, and
we stopped at was that when we Bowling Green, Kentucky? Did we?
No, okay. I skipped Kentucky. We stopped at 2 in Kentucky. We stopped in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and then Louisville. No,
Louisville.
Yeah. Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah. I've been to
Bowling Green.
I had not been to Bowling Green, but I had been to Louisville.
And I've
been to Bowling Green and not to Louisville.
Yes, that's how it was for me. I had been to Bowling Green and not to Louisville.
And in Bowling Green, it was 103 degrees.
It was hot.
You're riding in that kind of heat for any length of time. It just freaking saps the energy right out of you. So we decided that we should probably get a hotel. And we booked what was it?
A
Candlewood Suites or something like that. And
10 out of 10, fucking awesome.
It was the best hotel I think we had the whole trip. It was relatively inexpensive for a Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night, and it didn't even cost $100. We had a suite.
Yeah.
It had a kitchenette.
Dinette. I mean,
there was a
dishwasher, everything. It was everything.
Yeah, a stovetop.
Yeah.
I mean, a big freaking fridge.
Full-size refrigerator. Yeah. It was cool.
The only disappointment was the hot tub was a bathtub
A cold tub.
with
Here we are
jets.
thinking, oh, we're going to get to sit in a hot tub. Freaking awesome.
You walk in and you're like, oh, this is cold.
And yeah, you get in there. It was not cold, but it was cool.
Yeah.
It actually was okay because we were hot.
We sat
did
there
sit
for about 45 minutes
yeah, we sat there for quite a bit.
Yeah, those kids.
The jets. Yeah, there were some kids in there because apparently, being that it was reasonably priced, it was the place to go for the weekend and use the pool.
Yeah.
Because it was hot. So there was a bunch of kids in there yelling and screaming. And, yeah. They did have free laundry.
Yeah, so
which
we
was
caught
very
up.
cool. So
Yes,
we
that
did all of our laundry that we had.
Yeah, because that's the one thing I said. If we're gonna stop, let's do laundry because why not? So let's find a hotel that's got a washer and dryer in there. Well, I didn't even see that it was a free washer and dryer.
Yeah.
It was all included. So I paid $90 for that night on a Friday night.
Yeah.
At this,
it had a pool.
I mean, it had a pool,
a cold tub.
a cold tub. Yep. I mean, it was a suite. Like I said, we had the kitchenette, fridge. Not that we used it or anything, but and then free laundry there. I've never seen a hotel like that.
Yeah, it was very cool. And it was nice, clean room.
Yeah, it was
modern.
It was probably the best hotel we stayed at the whole trip.
I think so.
Yeah.
But now you're missing debacle number 2 on our trip.
No way.
Before we got there, your bike.
Okay, so we left that Harley dealership outside of Indianapolis. And
Mans.
It was a Mans?
I think it was Mans Harley, yeah.
So we left there, and as soon as we got back onto the highway, my battery light came on, and all my music turned off. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? I don't know what's happening. A light came on, but I didn't lose any throttle.
And your voltage meter was bouncing.
Oh, yeah, and my battery.
Your gauge is bouncing.
I mean, between 16 to 12, and I mean, it's just bouncing. But I'm like, I think we're only like 17 miles from the hotel. And I said, I haven't lost any throttle. I'm just going to fucking run it.
So we did.
I didn't want to risk stopping. And I'm like, great. Big E already had a, problem where he got stranded in the middle of like 4 lanes, I think was on that.
3 or 4 lanes.
3 or 4 lanes.
It was enough. It was embarrassing.
Yeah. And I was like, I didn't want that to happen, so I'm not going to stop. We're only 17 miles away from the hotel. We'll go there. I'll let it cool down and see what happens. So
we went to the hotel, unloaded, checked in. We went to go get dinner.
Yes.
And it was fun.
It was fine. Nothing came up again. So I'm like, okay, we're good. So let's go back to.
So we went to dinner, had dinner at Applebee's.
Applebee's. We just kept it basic.
Safe.
Yeah.
Had dinner at Applebee's, rode back to the hotel, no issues.
No issues.
So we're thinking, oh, it's just the heat.
He's finally. What is that, number 3?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on 4.
Yeah, I know. I've been talking.
So have I. You can't use that as an excuse.
I'm trying to behave. Yeah, right. Since when?
Yeah, you're a bad liar.
Yeah, I know. Get up the next day, load up the bikes.
Yeah, we're ready to go. We're like, let's book it
early. It's nice. The weather's cool.
We're gonna make it home within.
We'll be home by.
Our plan was to be home by 2:30 because I wanted to get on the road because
you wanted to go do your work.
I wanted to go pick up my semi again.
Right. So that was the plan. Rode about 2 miles.
Yeah, it wasn't even 2 miles, and the light came back on, and I'm like, fuck.
So she's like, well, do we wait here and wait for the Harley to open, or what? And I'm like, well, let's book it for Kokomo.
Yeah.
So by the time we get to Kokomo, as long as your bike's still running.
Kokomo was our next one.
I said, we'll hit Kokomo and have them look at it there.
So we got to Kokomo, Indiana, and we pulled into Harley at 9:50. They opened at 10.
And they had a big event going on.
Yeah, there was
a
cancer benefit run. And We parked our bikes. We waited the 10 minutes to open the doors. We walked in and
Walk back to service.
yep,
Travis and
Sean.
Sean was the tech.
Sean, Travis.
Travis and I got. Hold on, I got cards because I kept cards.
I remember Travis. Anyways, while he goes and finds that, I go in there and I was telling him everything that happened, and then some other person called in and was like, "Hey, I need to get my bike fixed, blah, blah, blah." Well, Travis answered the phone and was like, "Yeah, we got 4 bikes in here and we just had an out-of-state person come in here." And so I don't know when we'll be able to get your bike
So
in.
yeah, it is Naz at Moonshine Harley Davidson that kept his card.
Yep.
Travis Fox at Kokomo.
Which Travis is 10 out of 10 phenomenal.
And Brian was the other service advisor there. Very cool dudes.
Yep. So Brian got my information and they got my bike right at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
They were like, screw all these other bikes. We're taken care of. Travelers.
Which apparently, unless you're Grand Rapids Harley Davidson, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
Let's not talk about Grand Rapids. This is supposed to be a good podcast.
It is a good podcast because I think Kokomo and Rocky Top kind of solidify the way probably 99.9% of Harley dealers take care of travelers.
Yes.
Here we are, people who haven't necessarily spent a dime in this store.
Yeah.
Granted, I had been to Kokomo before and spent a lot of money on merchandise, but they didn't know that I did that. They got us right in. Rocky Top, I'd never been there. They got us right in. The dealership where you bought your bike.
So we're gonna let's stay on track right now.
All right.
So they get my bike in there and screw all the other bikes that are back there. They're gonna take care of me. They're awesome. So there was a couple different things that could have been the problem. They had a 25 Road Glide that they took the
Regulator off. I think the voltage regulator.
Yep,
Because
and
they
put it
didn't
on my
have one.
bike. Yep. So they took off 25 and put it on mine. And
Updated your infotainment center
yep.
system.
And also there obviously is a recall on the 24 Street Glide. And a week before we left on our trip, I had taken my Harley back to Grand Rapids, where I bought my Harley from, Hudsonville. And they did not.
See last podcast for that debacle.
Yes. They did not do anything for me. They didn't do the update.
Update the infotainment center.
They didn't do my recall.
Didn't do the recall.
And they charged me $970, which thankfully I did get refunded because I definitely fought them because that was not my fault.
So
anyways, back to Indiana, Kokomo.
Harley Davidson.
They did everything, and I mean, we were there for just under 3 hours.
Yeah.
I think it was about where we were hitting. And Travis, I mean, he took us back into the shop and he was showing us stuff, and Sean and Travis both
Showing us stuff that they'd had come in that they thought maybe apparently there was an issue with the stators on some of the bikes. The magnets were coming off.
Yep.
And they thought maybe her bike was doing that. So they were checking in that. I mean, they checked
everything.
They checked everything.
I mean, like I said, what Grand Rapids, Hudsonville should have done, they didn't do it all. And Kokomo stepped up and they took care of me.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, we obviously left, and when we got home, I tried to call them to see, but they closed at 4 and we got home at 5, and we're in the hour difference from
Not then, I don't think. No.
Okay, no, we were back at the same time.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're an hour late, so I didn't get to talk to them, and they're closed on Sundays and Mondays. So I didn't get to talk to him until Tuesday.
He called you
And he actually called me.
to make sure that
Travis actually called me to make sure that I made it home. He called me before I got to him. And I was just like, thank you so much, Travis. You know, we made it home great. You know, we left your guys' shop and we booked it straight home.
no issues.
No issues. All my bikes going great. And what came to the conclusion is that my battery, the bolts on
There was a loose terminal.
yeah, which my bike was just in at Grand Rapids Harley, and they were fucking around with it.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, yeah, we got nothing good to say about GR Harley Davidson.
Kokomo, definitely another 10 out of 10, just like
Oh yeah,
Rocky Top,
and
Travis, and Sean. You definitely saved me for that.
A lot of the Harley dealers that we went to, I mean, all the Harley dealers we went to on our vacation, everyone
great.
treated us really cool.
Yeah.
Talked to us. I am gonna give a shout out to B right now because this girl so she has helped promote this podcast and push this podcast more in the past week than other previous people. I'm saying my brothers, the guys that are on the podcast all the time, they're all solid, good, but she has shown this podcast a lot of love in the past while we were on vacation, even before that. So shout out to B. Yeah. And she even is a listener. So, I mean, that's just kind of cool.
I never heard of you until
yeah.
June.
Never heard of me till June, and now she's a loyal listener. So
I gotta catch up. So I started back. I drive semi for a living, and I'm just stuck in a cab all day. So what else do I better to do than listen to Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast?
Exactly. I'm surprised it doesn't put her to sleep, but hey.
I do listen to a podcast every night before I go to sleep, but it's not Mid-Michigan. Yes.
Which, that totally shocked me.
I will not say which podcast I listen to put me to sleep. Put it that way.
But, so yeah, if you go to Kid Rock's bar, you will find my QR sticker floating around there in different spots.
Oops. And Miranda Lambert's too.
We passed them around. She passed them around, gave them around. I think there's one at Dick's.
On the napkin holder.
On the napkin holder.
Yep, at Dick's.
They're all over Nashville.
Yeah. All over Nashville, Gatlinburg, at Harley dealers. Yeah, they're everywhere.
We promoted.
Yep.
Even out of state.
Yep. And after Kokomo, Indiana, we booked it straight home from Kokomo, and we made it home by 5 o'clock. It was about 10 after 5 that we got back home.
Yep. No issues. Good trip.
It was a great 9 days.
Awesome 9 days. I'm going to go out and say probably the best vacation I've ever been on. 2,300 miles on the bikes.
2,300 miles.
So, yeah, it was awesome.
I mean,
I thank you greatly for inviting me to go.
Thank you for going. It was awesome.
I had a great, like I said,
sometimes solo trips aren't the best, and I was planning on going with my friend Dave again, but some bumps came up, and he wasn't able to make it, so last minute, like, hey, Biggie, you want to go with?
Yeah. My Sturgis trip failed out because, pretty much the whole plan was to go with the crew. Everyone. And then one by one, they were dropping off like flies, PP getting taken out by a tree, and Rhino had some stuff at the house he had to fix and couldn't afford to go. And, just one by one, it was just me and OG bailed out on me last minute, and me and Wild Bill. And I love Wild Bill, but, hey, what are you doing? Harley the freaking hound dog. I love Wild Bill, but it probably would have ended up bad. We would have been
in jail
or dead alongside the road. Tail of the Dragon, runner up to Sturgis this year. Awesome trip with an awesome partner in crime. I had a great time.
Minus the couple
minor hiccups, and that we can be thankful for that. I think,
like I said, Rocky Top and
$200 to get my bike back on the road, I was freaking happy.
Yeah, Rocky Top and Kokomo, Indiana saved us on this trip. Both of you, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, and I had been to Kokomo before, and PP was with us, and we were not on bikes, but that was it's one of the dealerships that I like. I have a hoodie from them.
All right.
It's one of my favorite Indiana dealerships. I had never been to Rocky Top, but guarantee anytime I am in the area, I will definitely go back.
Sadly, I have to go back and buy a T-shirt from Kokomo because I did not get a T-shirt from Kokomo.
Well, now I'm gonna give another prop out to the. We talked about the service guys, but I'm gonna talk about the staff out front. So we are perusing the merchandise. I just got flipped out. I'm number one. Perusing the merchandise.
I gave you a double, so that's...
I'm number one and number two. And B found a hoodie that I think she liked it. She liked it. And I thought she would look good in it. But she wasn't going to spend the money on it. So she got distracted and whatever. There was a line for the bathroom, and she finally got her turned in line. And I grabbed the hoodie and ran to the front counter. And I totally get the girl up there. I'm like, I'm doing this on the down low. Can't let her know. Here's my card. Pay for it. So, and just keep it back here. So she did. And, of course, B goes up to get her poker chips. And girl's like, you want a bag? And she's like, no, I don't need a bag. Well, you probably need a bag for this. And gave her the hoodie. So, yeah.
I wasn't too happy with Biggie.
Why?
Because you spent money on me.
Really? So, we're not going to get into this, but yes, a girl that doesn't like to get money spent on her. Crazy.
I like to buy everything myself.
And that's admirable, but we'll talk about it when we're off air. All right. Well, I think that's all we got.
That's pretty much the basic of our trip.
Yeah. Hopefully, it makes you want to go ride the tail of the dragon and check out some of these Harley dealers that we've been to.
Definitely check out Rocky Top and
Kokomo.
Pigeon Forge and Kokomo, Indiana.
Yeah.
I mean,
all the moonshine.
All of them. They were all phenomenal.
all
but the
great.
two that had to help us out, they got right to us and they were awesome.
Service was top notch. Yep. Definitely. All right, guys. That's all I got. Life is short. Get after it. Thanks for listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. Remember, bikers, life is short. Get after it.